Okay, hello YouTube. Today is the last day of this summer's month. Of this month in particular. I have no idea how it's called. It's 07 for me. So anyway, today I wanted to make an update about my sleep quality and how it's improving, or maybe how it's not improving, because the last 2 days, which is this night and the previous night, I fucked up and I came back to my old habits. Meaning that just before the bed, when I should read a book, I was watching YouTube shorts for 30, 40 minutes. And of course, after something like that, you wouldn't be able to fall asleep. So I needed to, instead of reading for 30 minutes just to fall asleep just well, I needed to read for an hour to feel myself reasonably tired to even have a chance to fall asleep within 20 minutes. And so, because it elongated my, in a sense, time before sleep, because I have fallen asleep at like 3 a.m. and as you know, my family wakes up at around 9, or at least starts to make noises at 9. I have been woken up at 9, and so yesterday, like the day before, and this night, I only got 6 hours of sleep, and this is not enough. To get decent results from full body, you need to sleep well. I mean, obviously, because I have only so much time to add those 19 millimeters to my arms in order to win the bet, or at least not to lose the bet. Because the thing is, this bet is not for me to win, it is not for me not to lose, because it is a continuation of the previous bet, of the previous summers that I lost, but I was supposed to go bold if I would to lose that bet, or he was supposed, or like it was either I was supposed to go bold or him, but he was supposed to go bold anyways because he joined an army. I mean, it was unintentional, of course. It is in our country, you're obligatory from the age of 19 to 19 go to an army for a year, where they utilize your youth in order to make you a professional construction worker who gets paid less than $5 a month. Yeah, but at least they feed you for free. So it's not like the food here is good. It's like the amount of it is enough to gain weight. And I mean, anyway, let's not talk about that here. So this is why this summer's bet is a bet where I am the only one who can lose, and I am the only one who can affect it, in a sense. I mean, the previous bet was like that too, in a sense that I could only affect it, but this bet is not like that. I mean, this bet is not like that in a sense that I'm the only person who can lose. Even though the previous bet, I mean, anyway, 18 millimeters left and only 31 days left. It means that after every training session, which would be every other day, I would need to gain 1.2 millimeters. This is damn, this is a lot. 18 millimeters to go. Yeah, so basically, there's a quote that I have read from manga, Aisho 21. It is from a professional American football coach uh, from 60s or 70s, I have no idea really, that talks about that there isn't really a player who never loses. That if you lost, you need to get back on your feet, get back on your track as soon as possible if you want to be the best. Because average people take a break before coming back on the previous track, and the worst players, they quit forever. And so in my case, where I only had 31 days left, I have no days to waste. I have no nights where I could allow myself to get insufficient amount of sleep, because here's the more sleep. What the fuck? Who calls me, motherfucker? Anyway, because here's the more I sleep, the more potential millimeters I can gain throughout the night. I mean, throughout the one night, it's like 1 millimeter at best. But even though, motherfucker, 1 millimeter throughout the night, it would be a dream for me. I mean, I would be able to complete that bet with that with growth as fast as that. Anyway, obviously, I need to eat enough food in order to. This is not negotiable that I need to gain weight in order to gain those 19 millimeters on my arms. How much weight? I'm guessing that within this month I would need to gain in kilograms 1.5 kilograms of normal weight, because I'm doing like a full body every other day. It wouldn't be too fast at all. Like 1.5 kilograms, it would be a very reasonable rate of gain weight. It won't be too much at all. I think I can get as high as even 2 kilograms a month, if of course I will eat enough. But I'm feeling myself that to gain 18 millimeters within this short of a span, I need to gain at least 1.5 kilograms. And obviously my training needs to be on point. Anyway, everything that I have talked about previously, it's just that I need to come back to that with double the determination. So what I will do to quit watching shorts forever, the thing is, I have one apartment here. This apartment, nobody lives here. So what I will do is I will just leave my phone here for the night. So I'll have. It's not like I need my phone, when I come back in the apartment where I sleep and eat. Because after I eat, I need to wash myself, I need to read, and I need to go to sleep. And like going to bed approximately 2 hours after I have eaten seems to work is best for me. Like 1 hour after I have eaten, it's like I'm not really ready yet. My stomach is just processing a lot of food. So I need to wait a bit. Like 2 hours seems to be reasonably good amount of hours to wait before going to sleep after you have eaten. So it really comes up perfectly that, yeah, also to improve my recovery, I mean, it's only after my training session, but still, it's every other day. I do stretching. So after I have eaten, after I have showered myself, I do light stretching for every muscle group, but specifically for biceps and triceps, so as to improve the muscle recovery. Yeah, and after that, so washing myself, doing stretching, that takes approximately 30 to 40 minutes, and after that, the remaining like hour and 20 minutes I can dedicate purely to reading, so as to, I mean, it comes up perfectly that this amount for reading, and after that amount of reading I really will be cooked, especially if I will keep a straight posture, that I'll even start to feel my spinal erectors firing up. Because when you read, I mean, it's like static hold for long amount of time. Maybe it's because my spinal erectors aren't strong in that neutral position, because I don't really train them neutral position, only at position like that when I do Zercher, how it is called? Zercher fucking Jefferson curls? Yeah. So reading at that position, it really adds on overall fatigue on my body. Yeah, it's a bit harder to focus on reading, and it's a bit harder to keep going because you feel your spinal erectors burning, especially the midsection of your spinal erectors. But this is not an issue, this is only a benefit. It will improve my static posture, it will get a tiny bit of stimulus to my spinal erectors, which is never a bad thing, and it will get me more tired overall. So there's some benefit. Yeah. So basically, what I and this is basically what I have done beforehand. So I just were leaving my phone here, so I had basically nothing to distract for in regards to YouTube Shorts. So it works out perfectly. The only thing that I wouldn't be able to monitor my quality of sleep when it comes to, there's an app on my phone where I put it in a regime where it listens to noises that I make during sleep, and so it shows me how much I have snored that night. And yeah, I mean, it's not like it changes something, it just, in a sense, it's like writing down, it's like tracking your progress in a sense. It's like measuring your arm, it's like writing down your numbers, writing down your numbers in the notebook of what numbers you have hit on certain exercises. It's not mandatory to be able to progress, it just, you're doing it just to know whether or not you're progressing at all or not. So overall, it will improve like the consistency of your progress because you're monitoring it all the time. It will make sure that I mean, it in a sense improves. You're just getting to know whether or not you're doing things right way, you know? It's not like you have to do it to progress. It's not like it's mandatory for you to be able to keep progressing. It's like it's mandatory to you for you to be able to determine, for you to be able to know, to tell whether or not you're making progress or not. Yeah. So basically, that's regarding the, and also I have, in a sense, delayed a training session. I needed to train yesterday, but because I wasn't feeling it at all, because my body was tired. I have only slept for 6 hours, and I felt in my muscles and my tendons that I wasn't quite ready for training sessions, that I would actually benefit from delaying the session on this day. It will actually make me gain a bit more of the progress momentum, in a sense, training momentum. So my progress will not be like that, but more like that. But anyway, I don't plan to delay anymore my full body training sessions, because I really have to make sure that, I mean, how do I word it properly? I really need to get as much as I could from full body training sessions, and the way you do it is do it every other day, and you eat fucking well enough and you sleep fucking well, and this way you'll get, this is the only way to get the best results from that type of program. So here now I have actually a better plan. I mean, when it comes to overall what I do in a day, it's much better than before. I'm actually doing something that I need to do. I actually have more stuff to do, like mandatory stuff to do, that I can get myself busy with. And even if I don't, I have things that I can get myself busy with, that will keep me engaged and that will fatigue me in a sense, intellectually and physically. So when it comes to the way I live my day, it's much better than before. It's only that for the past 2 days I have fucked up the very end of the day, and that's kind of annoying. But now I have made up how I can deal with that, so that wouldn't be an issue at all. So my sleep quality must have improved. I mean, it must improve right now. Yeah, that's all I wanted to make for an update. Bye.